Once there was a famous painter who lived in a bustling town. He created stunningly beautiful paintings, and people from far and wide came to admire his art. They always praised his work. However, one day a troubling thought crossed in the painter's mind. He thought, "Do people truly love my art, or do they just say kind things to please me? Do their opinion remains the same when I am not around, or do they criticize my work behind my back?" This uncertainty left him deeply confused, determined to find out people's genuine opinions. He came up with a plan. Early one morning, he placed one of his finest paintings at a busy street corner next to it. He left a note that read, "If you find any mistake in this painting, then please mark them," when he returned that evening. He was shocked to see that the painting was completely covered in marks. It seemed as if everyone who had passed by had found something wrong in this painting. The painter was so disheartened that he quickly took the painting home and sat in despair. This experience wounded him deeply, causing him to lose passion for painting. He stopped creating art altogether and even avoided meeting people. One day, while wearing alone in a state of sadness, he met a wise monk. The monk quickly recognized him as the famous painter, but sensed that something was troubling him. The monk asked, "What's wrong? Why do you look so dejected?" The painter shared his story, explaining how the overwhelming criticism of his painting had shattered his confidence. The monk listened closely and then said, "Let us try something different. Go back to that same street corner with another painting, but this time change the note." Following the monk's advice, the painter placed a new painting in the same spot, and this time the note R. "If you find any mistake in this painting, please correct them," that evening. The painter returned to the street corner with the mock to see the result. To his amazement, the painting was untouched. No one had made a single correction on the painting. Surprised, the painter turned to the M and asked, "Oh, wise one, why did not anyone fix the mistakes in this painting?" The M smiled and said, "You see, it is easy for people to find flaws in someone else's work, but very few possesses the knowledge or skill to improve what they criticize. Most people are quick to point out flaws, but only a few can actually offer constructive solutions." Then he added, "There is no value in seeking feedback from those who only focus on finding faults without offering any meaningful help. The problem was not with your painting, but with asking for advice from people who lack the wisdom or expertise to appreciate its true worth." The painter reflected on the Mo's words and felt a sense of relief. He realized that his self-worth did not depend on others' opinions. With renewed confidence and understanding, he returned to his studio and resumed painting. He once again embraced his passion without worrying about baseless music criticism. If we see in our life, we will find that when we are on the path to progress or success, there will always be people who try to hold us back. No matter how well we perform, they will focus on finding flaws in us or our work. Yet these same people often lack the ability to do things better than we can or offer any constructive solutions. It is part of human nature for some people to criticize or bring others down. We, out of jealousy, insecurity, or simply because it is easier to point out mistakes than to provide support. If we start listening to these negative voices, they can hold us back and prevent us from improving or achieving our goals. The lesson here is clear. Don't let the opinions of those who are not capable of helping you derail your journey. Turn your back on unnecessary criticism and keep moving forward in your life. Surround yourself with people who genuinely want to see you grow. Always remember that true progress comes from staying focused on your own path and not being swayed by those who only point out problems without offering any real solutions. So keep faith in your journey. Trust your abilities and let your actions define your worth. Because true growth begins when you focus on your purpose, not the noise around you.